Most people run Google ads but send the traffic to a low converting landing page. And your ads are only as good as the page that you send your traffic on. So if you're currently running Google ads, or maybe you ran in the past and you didn't generate any leads from it, chances are it's because your landing page sucks. So in today's video, I'm gonna show you guys exactly how to build high converting landing pages for service-based businesses. And I'm gonna be showing you guys one of my favorite tools that I use to build landing pages really quickly for service-based businesses. And this is the same exact system that I use to teach my students, and we also use for our clients to build a lead generation system all on autopilot. So before I jump into showing you real life examples of high converting landing pages and low converting landing pages, I want to show you what the design or layout of a high converting landing page looks like. Most business owners who have tried running ads themselves, most of the time you're sending traffic to a website, okay? And a website does not convert as well as a landing page, and that's why you're not generating leads for your business. So Google Ads clicks are expensive. You don't want to waste them on bad pages. If you're sending it to a bad page, you're not gonna get any leads for your business, okay? So if we can have a high converting landing page, if we can even just have a 10 to 20% bump in the conversion rate from your landing page, you essentially can double or even triple your return on investment. All right, so what does that look like? It means that, let's say your conversion rate is at 30%. That means that for every 10 clicks you're getting from the ads, 3 of those clicks are turning into leads for your business. Now, that's with the landing page. For someone who's sending traffic to a website, chances are you're converting at maybe 12% at best. That means that for every 10 clicks, you're only getting about 1.2 leads out of the 10 clicks. And that's exactly how you can double or triple or even quadruple your return on investment. So what does a high converting landing page layout looks like? Well, we're gonna start off with the header here, okay? So we have your logo, your tagline or your unique selling point that you have about your company. Right over here on the right-hand side, we're gonna have your call to action, which is essentially some sort of call for a free consultation, call for a free estimate, and then you'll have your phone number so that they can call you directly, okay? That's gonna go right here. Now, right below our header, we have our headline. And this is going to tell our user, the people that visit our page, what the main benefit or the value that we offer to our customers. So it might be something along the lines of, well, we are an award-winning plumbing company for the past 25 plus years. We are family owned and operated. So you got to just get creative with it, okay? So you want to tell your user, whatever you're advertising, that they are at the right page. Or if they're searching for a plumber, they're searching for a roofer, an electrician, or HVAC. This is what the headline needs to be about, okay? We need to show or tell our customers what it is that they're getting on our page. Now, the sub headline right here, right below our headline, is going to support our main headline to generate enough attention that makes the user want to read the rest of our page or take one of our call to actions, okay? Now, below our sub headline, you're not gonna need a video all the time. Video is probably not going to be needed if you are a service-based business. But what we do want is a call to action form, okay? The call to action form will be below the sub headline or right next to the sub headline. And the call to action form is essentially, we're collecting contact information, right? Name, email, and phone number. And what that's going to do is it's gonna send it to our intake team so that we have their contact information so that we can follow up with the lead. Now, as you can see here on this entire page, there's only 1 or 2 things that a user can do on this page, which is either call us, call our phone number right here, or fill out a form. There's no pop-ups, there's no extra links or anything like that where they can click off of this page, okay? There's no about me page, no contact me, there's no look at our case studies, look at our photo gallery, there's nothing. There's only 2 things that you can do on this page, which is call us or fill out the contact form, okay? I really want you to take note of that. We're not taking them to Instagram, TikTok, or your Facebook page or anything like that. We want them to turn into a lead and essentially become a customer. Now, right below our contact form here is we're going to expand on our promise, which is our headline, our offer, or our value to our customers. And we wanna lay it out in a way where it's very easily digestible, okay? You wanna set it up as if it's in bullet point form. A lot of people, they start to write too much text, okay? There's big paragraphs, large chunks of text, and it's hard to read, okay? And so when we break it up into bullet points, it's easily digestible, makes things a lot quicker and easy for the user to take our call to action, which is give us their information or call us directly. So the bullet point is going to go here. And then right after that, we want to have what's called the proof zone or testimonials and client case studies. And here is where we can start to add in pictures or testimonials or case studies, okay? If you're a plumber, if you're a roofing company or electrician, HVAC, whatever it is, you wanna have photos of your work, maybe your team working, you with customers, before and after photos. That is all gonna go right here. It's gonna show that you are a real business. I see so many businesses who are trying to advertise online and they just have a simple website or a simple page that shows nothing that they do, okay? If I'm someone that is searching for something online and I'm looking to hire somebody, I want to see your work. I wanna know what you look like. I wanna know what your team looks like. I don't want to call random people or have random people coming to my house or my parents' house. You need to put yourself in the customer's shoes. If you were to hire somebody to enter your, I don't know, your parents' home, can you trust this person? And if you go to a page and there's no proof or photos of the team or photos of the owner and there's just no authenticity to it, your landing page isn't gonna convert well, okay? So that's probably why if you ran Google ads in the past and you're just not generating any leads from it, don't blame Google, blame the fact that you didn't have things set up properly, right? And I'm showing you guys exactly how to do this. So right below all this is we're gonna have another call to action, okay? We wanna have call to actions throughout the page because we wanna have multiple, action points, right? Because if they scroll down, we want to give them more opportunities to either call us or fill out our contact form, okay? And then we simply have the footer right below that, which is the Keep Google Happy footer, which is the privacy policy and terms of service. But that is essentially the layout of a high converting landing page. Now, let me go ahead and show you some real examples. All right, guys, so I simply searched up roofer near me. And as you can see, these are all ads, okay? And we're just gonna check out which landing pages are good and which are not good so that you can see for yourself and how you can implement this into your own business. So we have the first one here, which is Edison Roofing Company. As you can see right away, this fits the template, guys. So we have the logo in the left-hand corner, and then the little tagline is California Roofing Inc., or just their company name. And then right on the right-hand side is the call to action, which is their phone number. Now, what I would have liked to have seen is a headline call to action, essentially. So call for a free estimate right here so they can click on it and so have you, okay? Now, right below that is they go straight away into the contact form while they also have a quick, cool little video in the background of a roofer, okay? So their offer is call now and get a free 14-point inspection plus $1,500 off. That is the offer right there, okay? That is the incentive for me to call them, get 14-point inspection and $1,500 off. They're top rated roofers here in Orange County. And then they have the sub headlines right here. Will be in the estimates, they're licensed, they're local, they're affordable, trusted. They have awesome reviews, another call to action, and a contact form right here. So as you can see, they literally follow the template design that I shared with you guys here. Okay, they have the header, the headline, and then the contact form. Now they kind of combine some parts, but essentially it's the similar layout, all right? And as we scroll down, we have some coupons, more offers. Below that section, we have badges. So we have badges to show that, they're adding more authority here, manufacturers that they work with. And then we have more proof zone, right? 8,000 plus projects completed. And then they'll have some photos here and more sub headlines in bullet points. And then we also have call to actions throughout the page. Okay, so as you can see, first call to actions here, which is the contact form. As we scroll down, we have another call to action. Here's more proof zone right here, all testimonials, another call to action here. And then here's why we should choose them, more call to actions and so forth. Okay, and then here are the services that they provide. And then they have FAQ and things like that. Now, in my opinion, this is a really solid landing page. The page is a little long. I would have liked to see more before and after photos, right? I think that's really important, but they do have a great offer. Okay, they got a lot of offers here, which is awesome. Okay, so I would say that this is a pretty solid landing page, and this is a good example of a good solid landing page. Now, if we go into this page here, this is an example of a website. As you can see, there's a lot more text, very, very small paragraph text. We don't want that. This is going to take up too much time and too much space, okay? They do a good job of having before and after photos. Looks like here, photos of their work. I mean, they have bullet points here, which isn't bad, but they have a lot going on, right? This is taking a lot of space. As soon as this page loads, there's a lot going on, okay? There's a lot of text. There's text everywhere, okay? There's text here and all that good stuff. This is a decent page. It's not bad, but it can definitely be better, right? Now, this is an example of a landing page, but it's not going to be that high of a high converting landing page just because I believe it's a little too simple, all right? Now, we have the logo here. We have the license number here, but it should actually be the call to action number because if someone's on mobile, we want people to see the phone number right away, okay? So it says top quality roof installation, 0% interest financing available. They have an offer. And then this part here, it just takes up too much space. It doesn't have that layout that we're looking for. Okay, it doesn't have the layout of a high converting landing page. Still landing page, but the layout of it isn't in the correct order and is not showing the right things in that order. So if you were in my shoes or if I'm in your shoes, like out of these three companies, like who am I calling? Likely I am not gonna call this person because I don't know who they are. There's not enough authenticity to it, okay? This one is a little bit better because it looks like we have a team photo here, so it adds a little bit more authenticity. And then lastly here, I really like this page, but they are missing a team photo. That's it. But they have great badges here. Looks like, they're award winning or whatever, but it just adds credibility to it. So I think what take this landing page to the next level is they had a real photo of the real team, real people working on the site and things like that. I think that would take this page to the next level. All right. Now I want to show you guys one more example before we go into showing you the tool that I use for you to just install a landing page really quickly for your own business, okay? So you don't really need any sort of design or coding skills. You can literally just plug and play, right? So if I search up HVAC near me, okay, we have our sponsor results here. Looks like they're only gonna show me one ad here, but let's see if we can, even if your website, some people are turning their website, clicked on, and as you can see, this is straight up a website, right? And there's nothing, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with a website. The website is not going to convert as well because a website is built for in general information. If someone wants to learn more about you, your website is essentially like your business card, okay? You can learn more about me on the website. But if we are looking to convert cold traffic, people who are looking for your services to hire, we don't want to educate them. We just want them to call us and hire us for our services, okay? And people nowadays with the whole internet phase, they have the attention span of a goldfish, okay? Which means you have about 7 seconds to convert that person who's on your page into a lead for your business. So if your page loads slow because it has too much going on, or if it has just too much information on it, you're not going to convert as well as if the page is more simplified, okay? So this page is not going to convert as well, all right? So there's no photos, there's no offer. It's literally just sending traffic to a website. I would say about 80% of business owners are sending traffic to a website and then complaining that Google ads don't work, all right? So you need to send it to a high converting landing page with a good offer if you want to be successful with Google ads, all right? So that is the example. And then same for here, it's a website, it's hard to read. You can't even read this text here because it's blocked out, and you click on the picture and it takes you here, right? This is not high converting, guys. If you guys are sending pages or sending it to pages like this, it's just not going to convert when it comes to online ads, okay? Now, if someone's already searching for your business and they find your website and they go on your website here and they call you, that's a different story. But if we're running ads, it's a whole different beast, all right? The phone number is too small. Didn't even see the phone number, right? You see this first, and this is not going to convert, all right? So those are examples. Now, I want to share with you guys the tool. So I use Go High Level. If you are looking to build high converting landing pages for your business and you don't know how to code, you don't know how to build a high converting landing page, or you don't have the budget to pay for a landing page person, just go to gohighlevel.com and we'll leave a link in the description. You get a 14-day free trial, but essentially you get access to all their templates here, okay? So as you can see, I check home services, and it's going to give you landing pages for essentially every type of business out there. Okay, it doesn't matter what niche you're in, they have a page for you. They can also build websites as well, but in this case, we are looking to build landing pages. Okay, and so you could see that they have for pretty much every single niche here what you are looking for. You can literally just plug and play and then just replace it with your business information. All the images and the layout and the design of the page is already here. So all you would need to do is just replace some information and use the templates. All right, so here's an example of like a page that they have here. It's essentially, it looks like, you know, a website that you could, you know, plug and play this into your own business. But you could, everything here is customizable. You can add a form, you can add images, everything is already designed for you. You can see what it looks like on tablet, right? So it looks really good. You see what it looks like on mobile, which is solid. And this is the layout of how a landing page should look like. Now, obviously, this is all just, you know, stock images and stuff like that, but you would still want to remove, you know, your social media links and all that good stuff here. And it is very, very easy to do all that. So as you can see here, everything is very easily, you know, changeable. You can change the text, you can change the images by clicking on it, you can change the phone number. Everything is very simplified and already laid out for you. So you don't need any coding, any sort of experience or skills with this. All right, it's literally plug and play or drag and drop, right? Everything here is drag and drop already for you. So if you guys want to use Go High Level, I have a 14-day free trial. The link is going to be in the description. I highly recommend that you give it a try. And it has a built-in CRM, so more than just landing pages, you can use its CRM. And it has a lot of other automation tools that's really cool and would be really beneficial for your business. So make sure you guys use my Go High Level link in the description if you guys want that 14-day free trial. Now, back into here, I want to show you guys a couple more results, all right? I want to show you guys a couple more examples, all right? So let's go for a plumber near me, all right? So as you can see here, if we click on some ads, as you can see here, Mr. Rooter Plumbing, okay? You can see we have a phone number right away. We have the logo here. We have contact form. We have an offer, okay? Ideally, I don't want to have external links just because it's going to take away from it. But this page is pretty simple, I think. And then the picture itself, it looks a little too professional. So sometimes too professional makes it look a little stockish, but Mr. Rooter has a pretty good brand already, so it should still convert. But overall, the landing page is all right. It's decent. I think it's a little too short here. It could be a lot better if you made it a little bit more, make it feel like more like a home, you know? Now, I would say this is a good landing page here, okay? Right away, we have the logo, we have a good offer, we have a video, very, very good branding here of the trucks, of the team. It shows me that they are real people. These are people that I can trust to enter my home or my parents' homes. And then we have the call to action, we have a phone number, we have a little bit too much text in my opinion, but nonetheless, they have really good images of the team working with customers. And then we have call to actions throughout the page, more pictures, credibility. This is, you know, people that they worked with. And then we have photos of them working on the job site, which is powerful. So if you have images or anything like that before or after teams of you, branding, anything that's working on the job site, I would add that into the landing page, okay? As you can see here, more coupons, they have a video down below, and it just really adds to the brand, really adds to the authenticity. It makes me believe that, hey, these guys are real people, and I would likely hire this company over, let's say, this company, okay? This is just a little bit more legit and authentic, right? All right, so that's exactly how you build a high converting landing page for your service-based business. And this is exactly exact same method that we're using for our clients and what I'm personally teaching my students. So if you want my team to set this all up for you and you don't want to skip all the guesswork and things like that, I'm gonna leave a link in the description below. You can either hire my team to take care of your landing page, set up your ads, run your ads for you. This is exactly what we do. We manage over $17 million in ad spend on Google now. So what that means is we have a lot of data on what works and what doesn't, so that you, as the business owner, can skip the learning curve and straight to results so they can start scaling your company without having to work with multiple marketing companies and trying to find the right one. Now, if you are someone who's wanting to maybe learn more yourself and you don't want to hire a marketing company, you want to be a little bit more hands-on, you want to understand how ads work, and you want to run it yourself so that you don't have to hire another marketing company, I offer a coaching program where I teach students how to do all this, how to set up the ads the right way so that you can have a profitable lead generation system without having to rely on third parties or other marketing companies. So if you are interested in either or, go ahead and schedule with the right link with me and my team. Those links are going to be in the description below this video. Now, if you guys want to start building high converting landing pages for yourself without taking out the guesswork, then use the Go High Level link. It's a 14-day free trial. Even if you don't like it, you can just cancel it and just use their templates, right? The landing pages are already there. Everything is drag and drop. Just put in your information, send traffic there, and you're going to generate leads at a higher rate than if you were to send it to your regular website. So hopefully this video was helpful to you. And if it is, drop a thumbs up. Let me know what I'm missing, or if you have any questions in the comment section below. And if you haven't already subscribed, subscribe if you want to learn how to generate leads using Google Ads for your business.